Welcome everyone to a BattleMania match between Artisan as the Empire against Biblington as the Greenskins. This was a best of 3 series with the winner obtaining a place here in the BattleMania Season 2 Invitational. So for the front line of the Greenskins, we are going to see 4 units of Skirmish Cavalry, one here being the Morgob's Marauders for that very nice armor piercing, the double poison here from the Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers, and the normal archery here from the Goblin Wolf Riders. 5 units of cheap infantry in the front with 4 units of goblins and a single unit of orc boys, and the more expensive backline with the double savage orc biggins for the bonus for large, anti-large and frenzy, and the triple stone trolls for that really nice regeneration and massive armor piercing weapon strength. For the hero today, we will be having the Giant River Troll Hag. She will be coming through with 2 spells today, which are the Purple Sun of Zexorus, Spirit Leech, and a few abilities including Mither for that nice slow, Overwhelming Odor, and Regeneration. For the Lord Choice today, we will be having Grom the Paunch here on his very nice chariot for that ginormous 90 charge. He will be having Lucky Banner and Language of the Boys, giving that immune to psychology to a 40-meter radius. We're also having the 8-peak loonies over here on the right with their very nice fanatic abilities. Something to take into account with this regenerating core, they will have a 25% weakness to fire damage, so that's something to take note here for this battle. And here we can see quite the unconventional Empire army, something I really wanted to focus on today. We do have 5 units of Flagellants, including the ROR, the Tattersouls, and the Unbreakable ROR Sigmar Sons. So 6 units of Unbreakable infantry, protecting the quite expensive core. The double Huntsman for the bonus for large anti-large arrows, and also the armor-piercing steam tank. They're also going to be supported by the double halberdiers from the bonus large anti-large armor piercing here in the back, and everything here is going to have an imbued fire damage thanks to the item here from the warrior priest. He will be having the Banner of Eternal Flame, which imbues fire damage and a plus 8% base weapon damage. You'll also be having the Hammer of Sigmar, Soulfire, and the Shield of Faith. So for the magic today, we will be having the Jade Wizard, who will be having the Power Stone, Shield of Thorns, Earthblood, and Life Bloom. For the Lord Choice today, we'll be having Volkmar the Grim on top of his War Altar of Sigmar. He will be having the Grand Soulfire, Grand Shield of Faith, Grand Hammer of Sigmar, Banishment, and the Jade Griffin. So some really nice abilities there. And all of the Grand Battle Prayers can also be bonused here on top of the normal prayers here from the Warrior Priest. Therefore, the Hammer of Sigmar, if it's on top of the Grand Hammer of Sigmar, will be giving a plus 48 melee attack. So some really, really good stuff there. Straight from the gate here, we can see we will be having the Huntsman shooting straight in the Morgob's Marauders. A very good choice as they have some good armor piercing. And I just tell you, they are going to be going underneath half health, so some really good work there. And they are going to be breaking, so some fantastic stuff coming straight out of the gate. And what it comes down to here for this army is, can we keep that core blob nice and tight in that 40-meter radius, getting all of these bonuses here from Volkmar the Grim, as well as the Jade Wizard from that healing, and also the Shield of Thorns. Can we keep it nice and tight with that imbued fire damage? As we can see, the Forest Goblin Spiders, as well as the Wolf Riders here, going to be getting some good range here into the Naked Flagellants, as they have no armor, going to be taking quite a bit of a hit here from the missiles. But straight in the middle, we are going to be seeing Grom the Paunch coming through on his chariot. Looks like he's going to be trying to punch in the middle up against the Sigmar Sons, but he's going to be met here by the steam tank, and a good charge there, and the arrows are going to be shooting straight into Grom the Paunch, losing a lot of health here straight out of the gate. That's going to be lots there for him to regen, so he is going to be backing off as Volkmar the Grim is going to be coming through to chase him off. And some really good work in the front line from the Giant River Troll Hag. Looks like she's going to be doing a spell in the back. Looks like a Purple Sun of Zexorus, but look at the damage value she's taken just to get this spell off. I think the idea is to move the Halberdiers so we can get the Spider Riders in the back on top of the Huntsman. But look at that damage value. The Giant River Troll Hag under fire, and she's shattered. That's some brilliant stuff. That's such a shame for Biblington here and the Greenskins losing their magic within the first 2 minutes. As we can see, shooting in the back and also pushing with the steam tank. Going to be using that terror here to push off the Forest Goblin Spiders. The front line have hit with Gobbos alongside Stone Trolls. Stone Trolls must fight alongside other infantry as they have such a low leadership pool and also a very low unit size. They're going to be fighting in the front, and here we can see quite a few abilities. So Grand Shield of Faith, Grand Hammer of Sigmar, as well as Soulfire going down, damaging these very weak entities of Goblins. Banishment going down as well, really helping this fight, the front pocket here with fighting. As we get a nice big overview here of the battle, we can see a massive over left flank here by the Greenskins, really trying to punish this left-hand side and will round into the back and trying to collapse. This right-hand side is just going to be holding with the Flagellants, and looks like they are going to be shooting in the back from the Morgubs managing the Marauders. We already have a shattered unit of Goblins, and the front line is going to be moving left, right, and centre. We've lost already some Stone Trolls as well as some Orc Boys, but the Stone Trolls should come back with a bit of healing. The big blob core here of Volkmar the Grim, the Steam Tank, and the double heroes will be coming over here to the right to try and help deal with the double threat of Stone Trolls. Grom the Paunch is going to struggle here with all this fire damage around the battlefield. He does need to stay close by though to get that immune to psychology. So while going off for that increased melee attack, base weapon damage and armor piercing is going to be really helping get the balance of power back to normal here with the Greenskins. As you can see in this pocket, we are going to be having the Huntsman trying to shoot in the back up against the Forest Goblin Spiders. Some very good work from them, and we can see the Tactisols going to try to come through this pocket to help up against the Night Goblins. So the Night Goblins at the moment up to 113 kills already. I'm sure we've already seen some fanatics from them. But as we can see, this pocket of the Empire here standing really strong together. Going to be fighting here up against the double Stone Troll still, but going to be wavering here, and as long as Grom stays nice and close by, he's down to half health already, 2.3k, but he does have that immune to psychology, as we do have Terror on the Steam Tank, and also Terror on Volkmar the Grim. In the back though, still shooting up against the Huntsman and the Flagellants and co. Going to be holding really well here from the Empire, and that's what makes the Flagellants so useful, is they can just maintain up until that last model. But in the pocket here, we are going to be getting quite a few abilities, so the Hammer of Sigmar as well as some healing going down here as well. So that plus 24 melee attack going to really help them with that fire damage here up against the Stone Trolls. Shield of Faith going down for the 22% physical resistance and the plus 30% base weapon damage. Soulfire going down for some good damage up against those cheap infantry as well. Actually breaking both units of Stone Trolls here by the looks. No, but it does look like we do have the Fanatics coming through here up against the Sigmar Sons and up against the Halberdiers. So some really good work there from those abilities. In the pocket though, 187 kills for the Night Goblins, some really good work. Both units of Stone Trolls are gone. Grom is down to 1.6k health, and as you can see, balance of power really pulling into the Empire favour, and it's looking really dangerous here from the Greenskin perspective. But it looks like here we have broken some Goblins, and we are going to be chasing off a last unit of Flagellants. And a banishment here going down on top of the Savage Orcs, some really good work, as it's not going to be affecting here the big entities with the Steam Tank and the Warrior Priests. So it looks like here we are going to be getting Grom up to 1.8 nearly, and we are getting the Stone Trolls coming back with that healing. We're going to be smashing up against the broken Halberdiers, and 3 units of Stone Trolls back with that healing is really scary. Grom the Paunch is going to be going to the other side of the map, which means you are going to be seeing terrified Stone Trolls getting pushed off the edge of the map. You can see the Orc Boys just immediately coming in and getting terrified. They're going to be getting pushed away here from this middle battle core. And as you can see, very healthy here with the Warrior Priest, the Jade, as well as the Steam Tank. Up to about 3.6k, so we've still got lots of health to go. Hammer of Sigmar, Grand Shield of Faith, Grand Hammer of Sigmar, and that healing going down for some very nice buffing abilities. And so the Greenskins are going to be chasing off the Huntsman, as well as finishing off the extra Flagellants here on the right-hand side. So just going to be focusing off chasing these elements, and then they can solely focus on the mass scary core here for the Empire. Balance of power really into the Empire favour, and as we can see, we're going to start to see the Forest Goblin Spider Riders running out of ammunition now, so they are going to have to start fighting in that melee combat. We do have the Stone Trolls here on the periphery, just healing. That's a little bit scary here if you're the Empire player. They are very powerful. If they get some good healing off, it's going to spell disaster here in the late stages of this game. Balance of power pulling back, as you are going to get that regeneration. But as you can see, the Steam Tank is going to be going straight into these Stone Trolls, getting some good damage value thanks to the Banner of Eternal Flame. So some good work here in the pocket, and Grom really needs to come through and help. So we are going to be having Soulfire going down for that damage value here up against the Savage Orcs and the Stone Trolls. Losing one Stone Troll, and it looks like we've lost the Savage Orcs as well, so that bonus plus large, anti-large will be going down, and it looks like we're going to be losing some Goblins as well. This is a really scary core. And it looks like the rest of them over here are going to be focusing on the Sigmar Sons. Sigmar Sons have done some very good work here today, just holding up until the last model, doing some fantastic damage value. And so they're going to be wavering, and we do have a broken unit of very strong Stone Trolls, and balance of power really is shifting now into the Empire favour. Can we get this core blob in and helping? So Grom the Paunch is going to be pushing away. He doesn't want to push away too far here. If he pushes away too far, it's going to get really scary here for the Stone Trolls. As we can see, one terrified unit has shattered as well. That's going to be massive here for the Empire, meaning no matter how much they regen now, they won't be coming back. And it does look like we have a second broken unit here, a shattered unit of Orc Biggins. I think that could be the end here. Night Goblins are going to be left. Grom has shattered as well. And what a fantastic game here coming from both players. Some really good play. A really competitive pick here from Biblington with a fantastic build, showing his good knowledge and prowess here in the multiplayer scene. 98 kills for 1.4k from Grant the Paunch, 244 damage value for the Giant River Troll Hag. Such a shame to see her shatter so early on. The front line of Goblins actually kind of struggled. You normally see them, so 230, 265, but the other two struggled. You normally see them get about their value, especially when War goes off as well, with that increase to melee attack and base weapon damage and armor piercing. It just really allows them to punch above their weight. As you can see as well, the Orcs here did really struggle with 204, but 234 kills, 2,250 damage value for the 8 Peak Louis. Some really brilliantly placed Fanatics, making them get some fantastic damage value. But 72 kills for 900 for the Savage Orcs, 125 for 720, showing how good Savage Orcs are in this matchup, as well as 222, 182, 630, and 300 here for the Skirmish Cavalry. Skirmish Cavalry got really well countered here using the Huntsman, and could have been nice to see them get some more charges, and they just needed to shut down in the back here up against the Huntsman a little bit earlier on. But in the front line, the Stone Trolls got 1,077, 1,500 and 1,244 here from the Stone Trolls, just showing if they are able to go away, heal and come back, they can really get some tremendous damage value. But well played to Artisan, and what a brilliant build here, something that's very unique and uncommon, something you do not see here in the multiplayer scene, which is why I really wanted to showcase it here today on the channel. But 175 kills for 2.8k damage value for Voltmar the Grim, 22,500 damage dealt, some brilliant stuff from him. He is really excellent here in this matchup. 305 damage value for the Jade Wizard, as well as all those good spells, 637 damage value for the Warrior Priest, and 1.7k here for the Steam Tank. 1,500 damage value for the Huntsman and 1,043 here for these, costing 650 each, pretty much tripling their value here nearly for the Huntsman. 121 kills here for the Tats Assaults with 750 damage value, 680 for the Sigmar Sons, 300, 320, 520 and 180 for the Flagellants. And it looks like 590 and 4 damage here for the Halberdiers. But a fantastic idea and army composition here coming from Artisan. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, please leave a big thumbs up. Also drop a comment down below about what you thought about the battle. And if you are brand new here and you haven't subscribed, please think about doing that, as it really does help me here on this channel. If you've already awesome and subscribed, maybe try sharing this video with somebody else who you think might enjoy it as well. If you're also new, you can drop down into my description where you can find my Discord. You can join and see all of the multiplayer stuff I have going on here in the channel, as well as all of my single player stuff and all of the tournaments that I do organise. So I've been your boy Logic. I hope you've enjoyed your stay, and take care of yourself during these times, and I'll be seeing you in the next video or live stream. Take care.